made it. Yep.
Woman, let me be a woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can.
Hey girl, hey. I wasn't even gonna vlog today, but your girl's having a really good hair day, so I was like, let me pull the camera out and do some makeup. Hi, I'm Natalie if you're new here. If you're not, welcome back. Today, well, you know what? I'm gonna make this a week vlog. Today's Tuesday, and I just got back from tennis like maybe an hour ago. I just showered and just kind of got myself together. I have on this like brown bodysuit with this pink skirt. It's like giving like an earthy vibe. Ask me where I'm going. Exactly. Nowhere. So I wanted to do some makeup. Where's my phone? What better way to start off the vlog with doing some girly things? You know what I mean? So I already did my skincare, added sunscreen back on. I haven't, you know what's crazy? I've been putting sunscreen on my face, but I haven't been putting sunscreen on my body. And I got like kind of a tan, but I need to stop doing that because the sun is harsh right now, especially in Florida. I don't want to keep playing with my skin like that right now. So let's go ahead and prep. Yesterday I did like some makeup again. I think I'm gonna do it today. It's just so much fun just putting makeup on, you know what I mean? Quite a bit of people that I've met just got into makeup. I've been into makeup for a little over 10 years now. I was doing the basicness though. I wasn't even doing foundation like that for real. Because back then, we technically really didn't even need to do foundation. I had decent skin. I don't want to say I had good skin, because girl, I'd be lying. Don't let me lie to y'all, child. You know, early 20s, going through your hormonal shifts or whatever. But it was better than what it keeps shifting to now. Anyway, I did film a couple videos for like TikTok, kind of like broken out. And I was using this, which is the L'Oreal Faux Brow. And I kind of want to show you guys like the PR makeup that I got. If you follow me on TikTok, I did post a video like that on TikTok, but I think I'm gonna do it here as well. So this is gonna be like showing you guys all the makeup that I've gotten in PR. And just, this one is the L'Oreal Faux Brow Tint Pen. And I like this. You just gotta be careful because the one I did yesterday, it was cute and all, but girl, I kind of want to like get this to look like, I don't even know. But you gotta be real careful. I need something closer. So let me shut up and just do my makeup. Well, like I'm gonna talk to y'all, but what I want to talk to y'all about. Oh, did y'all watch the Pretty Ricky and B2K versus? Listen, let me tell you something. For those who are just getting introduced to B2K, welcome. I mean, I'm sorry, Pretty Ricky, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. To be quite honest with you, a lot of people are like, oh, why is everybody hating on B2K? No one's hating on B2K, to be honest. At least I am not. And at least the people that I've seen post comments about it isn't. Because what's happening is that we're realizing we were never really fans of B2K. We were just fans of how they look. They were good looking men back then. Not saying that they're not now, but they were good looking men. So how many of you guys had B2K, aka J-Boog, on your wall? At least I did. J-Boog, and I don't know if I had Marion. It was mostly, it could have been Amarion. If it wasn't Amarion, it was definitely Marcus Houston. But yeah, I was not a fan like that of B2K. I just think that I was a fan of how they looked. And of course, when You Got Surf came out, it blew up. It blew up. And they were performing music that wasn't even theirs. Like Pump, Pump, Pump It Up and Fat Man Scoop. That type of music. That wasn't even their music. But when you think about their music, when you hear that music, you kind of think of them. But there was a lot of songs that I did not know when they played the verses. That's when I realized, like, oh, bitch, I am not a B2K fan. I am not a B2K music fan. I'm just a fan of how they looked back then. So, but even then, even if I knew all the songs, those boys wasn't gonna win against Pretty Ricky. The thing is, Pretty Ricky was above their time. Pretty Ricky came in swinging when they first came out, because a lot of people are like, oh, y'all can't be listening to this type of music. And I'm like, listen, no one tells y'all little fast asses y'all couldn't listen to Jodeci and R. Kelly and Drew Hill and Jagged Edge, all that music y'all used to listen to back then. So don't come around here trying to tell these kids what and what not to listen to, because they're gonna listen to it regardless. It don't matter how many times you put them in church. It don't matter how many times you do this and that and the third. Those kids are kids. Think about how you were back in the day. You know what I mean? So granted, it might not be the first type of music they want to listen to, but they're going to listen to it regardless, whether it's being played by a friend, whether it's being played by a family member or something. They're going to listen to it. But back then we didn't have nothing else to do. So when music was our biggest escape. So when Pretty Ricky came out, and they were like one of the only other male groups back then, and they were good looking men too. Pleasure P was very good looking. Well, still is. None of them are ugly people. They just changed as far as appearance. Anyway, I'll just kind of give you the rundown as to why I think they lost. But if you're not from like the South, I don't think you're gonna really understand like how big that was, because it's like Florida being put back on the map. And granted, they're like, oh, Florida been put on the map. They have. Not as far, I don't even know how to explain it. Anyway, B2K stood no chance at all. At all. I'm sorry. There's two different types of groups. You know what I mean? Like, Pretty Ricky was one of them groups that made music for Puppy Love. And even back then, my Puppy Love was like the Bow Wow and Sammy and B5. Even then, like there was other groups that I was listening to before B2K. They did not put nothing on the map. Like for what buddy said, Lil Phil said they started it. No, y'all didn't. Ain't starting nothing. Anyway, I'm not saying it to like disrespect the group, because them boys, they work their behinds off. But to go against a group like Pretty Ricky, that was not smart on nobody's behalf at all. And I'm kind of glad that it happened the way it did, because now so many people are being introduced to Pretty Ricky, and I absolutely love it, because you just had to be there, especially if you're from Florida, man. Shawty, will you be mine? That's my take on it. They stood no chance. Well, I think they start off with Girlfriend, and then Pretty Ricky dropped Grind on Me. That shit was over before you even started. It's like people don't want to see people succeed. People don't want to see people grow. You know? Like, whatever issue. Now, granted, if you murked somebody or if you did something that was heinous, by all means. But certain things that's being brought up when someone starts to see success, it's so crazy to me. It's like people's minds go to, oh, I don't want to see you doing better than me, so I'm gonna dig this back up to destroy your career again. That has to be the most, oh no, that's dead ass wrong. That's jealousy. That's extreme jealousy. And then people like, so it's so crazy how people quick to forget. And it's like, well, yeah, motherfuckers, we got other shit to think about. We're not thinking about a celebrity in their past. Hell no. Absolutely the fuck not. At least I'm not. But I don't know. It gets miserable to even go out your way to do that when someone's like, oh yeah, I'm quick to forget. I don't know what it is. Not saying that anyone's bringing up anyone's past, but that's when everybody is like, oh, Marion has always been the problem. Y'all just now catching up. Y'all doing this, y'all doing that. Oh, don't forget about Pleasure P. He did this, he did that. And it's like, are you okay? Are you okay? Did this person physically do something to you? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand people at all. Bro, I thought I had a NARS foundation. I guess I don't. I was gonna use my NARS foundation, but I guess I finished it. Yeah, look how many, it's all right here. These are all my foundations. Yeah, I was trying to see. I really could have sworn that I had NARS, but I guess I don't. Well, I guess what I'll do is wear the Danessa Myricks. Not saying I guess, like, oh my God, I'm just gonna settle with this. No, I love Danessa Myricks. But I was looking into wearing the NARS foundation because they're really good. And I haven't worn it in a long time, so I just thought, you know what I mean? Oh, before I even do that, this is another way that I like to make sure that my makeup lasts a good while, being that it's super hot. I got this technique from Miss Jackie. I need like a big powder thing. That's what I need. I need to just create this little thing of everything I need. And then you just go in and you set that color corrector, which I didn't even need to add that much here. And that's it. Wherever I color corrected, I set that in. Oh shit, I'm supposed to be using everything I got in PR. Okay, what did I use? Color corrector was not in PR, so I don't have a color corrector that anyone sent me. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna use the Danessa Myricks. Glad I do this. I'm gonna use the Giorgio Armani foundation. I got this in PR, and this is in the shade 14. And the setting spray, I'm not gonna use the setting, oh, you know what? I can't because it's the setting mist. So I'm gonna use the setting mist to kind of set everything in. This actually smells good. And then we're gonna go in with foundation. Make sure when you're doing your foundation, you're avoiding your under eye. Especially now that it's hot. You kind of want to avoid it even more because you don't want it caking after a while. And there is the color corrector, the setting powder, and then you'll go in with concealer. And this is a Mary Kay foundation liquid brush I'm using. Could have just used this. This is another one of my favorite brushes. This is the BK Beauty 101 brush. This is a really good brush. Okay, so I'm gonna do blush next. Do I want to do blush? Yeah, I'm gonna do blush next. I'm doing blush next, but okay, what did I get in PR? Hold on, I gotta think. Okay, I had to double check. So I don't have a blush that anyone sent me in PR, so I'm gonna use this e.l.f. Camo liquid blush in the shade Cheeky Lychee. This is probably one of my favorite blushes because I didn't think that this pink would go with me the way it does. It's so pretty. And I like how you can kind of like seamlessly bring it in. I used to just keep my blush up here, but now I understand why it's better. Because like whenever I do see my friends and they're lighter than me and they start to like flush, I see it go here and then their nose get like pink too. So it's cute. Do a little more. I know this whole painted by Esther discourse is crazy, but I love the technique. I really do, but I'm not going anywhere like that for me to be trying to do something like that for blush. Now, if I'm going to like a red carpet event or a big event or even like a birthday soiree for myself, yeah, maybe. Then I'm gonna just do this, just kind of blend that in. And as far as concealer, I'm gonna go ahead with Kofi. I got this from NPR, basically, kind of gifted / PR. It's called Kofi. This is in the shade Cherry Pick. This is how it looks. This is the logo or what? It's really bright. I could have just used this as like a brightener. So in these areas, I'm gonna let it sit. And as far as bronzer goes, we're gonna go in with this L'Oreal Lumi Bronze Stick. This is in the shade Bronze Day Soleil. It's cute. I mean, it's nice because like it gives you like that highlighted feel too. And it really gives you that real bronzy look. Okay, it's pretty. I'm gonna just blend that out. Gives a really nice sun-kissed look. Oh, it's so creamy how it blends out. I think I could have went darker. I don't know, you guys tell me. Maybe it did warm up the face. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with the setting mist. Is that all of it? Yeah. And just go in with my foundation brush. Just kind of remove all those harsh lines. I was gonna say, and then you go back in with the blush, but I think it's good because the powder's just gonna bring it back out. Okay, that's good. And now that again, the cream is good, I'm gonna set again. And then for setting powder, we're gonna go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Blurfection setting powder. And this is in the shade, I don't know if this is a shade, but it's like, it gives like a pinkish color. It's so pretty. This is from the collaboration with Shelly Ann. I think that's her name. I like her makeup because she really puts on and lets you know what drugstore makeup is good. I actually really like this setting powder. This is nice. And I did not get any blush for NPR, so we're gonna go ahead with this NYX Butter Melt Blush. Look how pretty this is.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't worry, if you don't want too much blush, it's fine. You see how like the red just kind of, it gives it like a little bit realistic. If I was to get flush, it always goes into the nose. I think it's so cute. Bronzer, I did not receive any bronzing in PR, so we're gonna go ahead with this Morphe Glam Bronze. I don't know if they still sell this. This is in the shade Leader. And I don't think I got any finishing powder. I did not receive any finishing powder in PR. So I'm going to go in with this NARS in the shade Seafront Soft Matte Advanced Perfecting Powder. And just set the entire face now. And this is where if you think you added too much blush, this is where you'll come in and you can just kind of diffuse it. And if you have any glare on your eyebrows, this is where you'll come in and fix all that. Go back in with the setting spray. Perfection. Now to do lashes. You gotta curl them first. If you don't have an eyelash curler, it's fine. But it does make a world difference when you're curling your lashes. Now, I received so many mascaras in PR, so I'm gonna go ahead. I used this yesterday. Let's go ahead with this L'Oreal Extensionist. This is one of my favorite mascaras. That's just one coat. I love this mascara. I love a lot of mascaras, to be honest. Perfect. I hate when my under eye starts to like crease because it starts watering. Now for lips. We're gonna use this YSL Love Nude, Kiss Love Nude lip liner. I absolutely love this. This is probably one of my favorites. It just goes on like butter. Kind of overlined it a little bit. I feel like I don't need to overline my lips because I have like my bottom lip is pretty full and then like my top lip is like mid full, and I think that's like a perfect combination because I don't like that whole full lip, you know, especially when people go get their lips done. I love the Cupid's bow. I love that. I feel like when you go get your lips done, like that goes away. I will never want that to happen. Now for lipstick, we can either go in with this L'Oreal lipstick or we can go in with this YSL lip glaze. This is the Love Shine Candy Glaze. I like that. We're gonna go with it. And that, my friends, is makeup from what I received in PR. Oh man, like the curls dropped. That's okay. Okay, what time is it? It's 12:30, girl. I've been doing my makeup and I was drinking my shake earlier, but I haven't really eaten. And I went to Tropical Smokehouse, so let's go actually eat our food. I don't know what I did, but my lower back is kind of uncomfortable right now. But yeah, I ordered this. It's like a banana shake, and I ordered this banana crunch. I used to order this a lot. It's so good. Comes in this, and it has like granola and bananas in it. So let me hurry up and eat this before the bananas go bad. I was gonna try to watch someone's vlog. Did I leave my phone up there? Oh, it's the phone right in front of me. It's crazy. Y'all watch Cardi B performance? Girl, let me tell y'all. If you haven't known already, I'm always gonna root for the person, the underdogs, and the person who I can kind of relate to a little bit more. I've never been a stripper. Never been a stripper. Girl, my mom would have killed me. But I went to strip clubs. I supported the hustle. I supported the artistry of dancing, of stripping, and all that stuff. Now, granted, what was going on behind closed doors, especially in like urban and black clubs, I probably would have ran the other way before trying to support it because sometimes those girls get trafficked. If you guys didn't know, like some of that shit be truly real. But for someone who came into the game and people kept saying she's a plant, no. Personality takes you a lot further than people think. If you out here being mean, like granted, I am an introvert, but I'm introverted and I'm also extroverted. Like you could put me in anywhere and I could talk to anyone. I can get along. I could adapt to my environment. But I need a few days after to regroup because it's a lot. You know, that's why like me looking for a part-time job, it can't be with people because I'm gonna be drained and I still need that energy to come home and do what's needed to be done. I realized that I can no longer push myself to that level no more and still give 100% in other aspects. Not saying that everyone's supposed to try to give 100% in other aspects, but when you have a young daughter who's just about to turn 3, they're more needy. They want more attention. And is that a chicken? These people chicken got loose. The way these chickens be walking around, there's cats around here. I'm surprised the cats haven't attacked them. What was I saying? Basically what I'm trying to say is I reached a point. Now, always think about if I didn't go through this delayed postpartum this year, maybe I'll still be working. Maybe I find a way to cope with what I was dealing with and rise above it. Couldn't catch my breath. And the more I can't catch my breath at work, I can't catch my breath at home, and I cannot be the mom that I need to be and the wife I need to be, or any title that I have. I can't be that. And unfortunately, you know, I've said this time and time again, I had to leave, and I had to put myself in this position to where like I'm considered at like, I don't want to say I'm on rock bottom, but I am looking up like, wow, had I kept going, I would have been a very pleasant person to be around. And I would have still been dishing out money to unnecessary shit. A lot of people say use your job to finance and invest into your business. This is true, which I was, but I was also investing in things that I had no idea I was doing. So I don't keep my money in my personal business anymore, or my personal account anymore. I put it somewhere else, and I'm seeing everything that's been trying to come out of this account. I'm talking about hundreds of dollars, things of just charging that has been charging my account for 3, 4, even 5 years. I had no idea. I know y'all like, well, why don't you check your account? Well, it never went down to a point where it was just like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I know is supposed to be in here. And so I paid it no mind. I didn't know what else was coming. And as you get older, you start to analyze and observe every single thing, every single penny. And I understand with the rich. I know like tax the rich, tax the rich. The more money you get, the more you're very stingy with that shit. So that's my little take on this journey that I'm on right now, because the more money you make, the more problems, but sometimes those problems we create. Anyway, I'm gonna finish my food and watch Cardi B concert for the 10th time in a row. All right, so I have a video that I need to film. This is for I have another YouTube channel. This is for my business. I was posting my marketing tips on my shorts, and I'm like, why would I do that? Let me just create a Viral Vision Creative YouTube page. So I did that. So if you guys are looking for marketing tips, business tips, if you own your own marketing agency or social media agency, websites, whatever it is in that niche, in that realm, feel free to subscribe to that YouTube channel. I'm gonna put it down here, but I'm gonna put it on the screen, and I'm gonna also have it linked in the bio. I'm sorry, in the description. But I am gonna film an introductory video, so that way when people come across that YouTube channel, they know what to expect. They know this channel is strictly for the marketing. So anything that has anything to do with like run a business or whatever like that, I'm not gonna post it on here no more. It's gonna go to the other page. Hopefully that I have juices in these cameras. Okay, this is perfect. As you guys know, I have a boatload of content creation stuff, cameras, vlogging cameras, all that stuff. But I need to better organize all of this. Like I have my lights right here, but I need to order things that better organize stuff. So like all my batteries need to be in like one thing. So like all my Canon batteries need to be in one thing. This is for the Canon R6, and then all my Sony ZV-E10 batteries all in one thing. So everything just kind of organized. Like I plan to buy more extended batteries for the DJI and Extra Muse. You guys know I have both, right? I think I do. So I'm gonna charge these just in case. So I'm charging both batteries, and I'm going to be filming with the Nifty 50. This is one of my favorite all-time lenses. I don't know why I don't use it as much. I've been pulling the 28 to 70 millimeter lens a lot more. I wanted to go outside and take some pictures, but I felt kind of like nervous, you know what I mean? And I was gonna use this tripod, but this camera is considered heavy. Oh, let me get a thingy. I think I'm gonna try to edit it tonight, so that way I could try to post it for tomorrow, start January pretty strong. I'm sorry, July. Now, where is the tripod I want to use? We're gonna use this tripod. This tripod is pretty sturdy for the taller. And I think I may connect. Oh shit. The leg to this shit is gone. This shit is gone. I don't know where that shit is. I guarantee my daughter probably pulled it off. She probably did it. I'm just blaming her. Alright. Now this is way too tall. I think this is also too tall, because when I sit down, yeah, this is too tall. There we go. This is better, because if it's too short, I could just raise this. You guys can't even see. I could just raise this right here. One thing I like about this, but it's also scary, is shit, I don't even think this is for this tripod, which is weird because it looks to be. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so everything is set up right now. My camera is set up. It's really close. Let me show you how close it looks. This is the 50 millimeter lens, and I love this lens. I have my script ready. It's gonna go based off of the playbook I created for the business, and I'm excited. I'm really excited to really put myself out there with this business and elevate it. I've been back and forth with it being boutique style. I think eventually, as I start to get contractors, I will increase the amount of people that I think I could take on. Like right now, it's like between 3 and 5. I think eventually I'll increase it to like maybe 5 and 10, but we'll see, God willing. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and go through my notes, go through this intro. So stay tuned. Welcome to Viral Vision Creative. We're a creative marketing agency that helps service-based businesses build marketing systems that actually convert. Because social media isn't going anywhere. Your website matters, your customer experience matters, your paid advertising matters, your branding matters. The way people move through your business matters. Hey girl. I think it's been a couple of days and life has been lifing. So I had not picked up the camera, and today I just hit 500,000 views on my channel, and I was like, you know what? Don't let life discourage you from not posting when you love to post. So I was like, I'm gonna pick up my camera and I'm gonna start recording, because I shouldn't be discouraged based off of life circumstances sometimes and things beyond your control. So with that being said, let's get ourselves prepared. Not really to go anywhere, honestly. Actually, I wanted to drive down to my mom's house, but we'll see. We shall see. I'm just getting myself together, because I feel like when you feel good, you look good, you're a lot more productive. And also, I need to get some cleaning done. So I don't necessarily have to do much to like my hair, to be quite honest with you. This is good hair, because it really does not shed. This is, if you're wondering, this is the Love Me hair bundles. And I do not plan to take this out anytime soon. I need to get some dry shampoo, because I heard that when you have dry shampoo, it really takes out any type of like oils or any chemicals that you added to your hair, and it just makes the hair last a lot longer, rather than going in and washing it all the time. The dry shampoo kind of like prolongs that process, so you don't have to do it. And washing a sew-in, girl, that's a task within itself. So I want to try to avoid that right now. Right now, I don't care about heat damage anymore. Mainly because I don't plan to revert my hair into curls. I've never worn my hair in curls, and I'm pretty sure it could probably get tamed, or however the terminology is, but I've never been that person. And the only reason I went natural is because I wanted my hair at its full thickness, and I wasn't gonna get that with relaxing it or putting keratin in it. So that's the main reason why. And it's been 12 years. It's been 12 years since I've been natural. But I'm actually just gonna put keratin back in it, because I prefer my hair straight. I feel like, honestly, it's mostly straight because I don't really care to wear my hair in curls or fro. I don't have that type of patience, to be quite honest with you. I know myself. I don't have that type of patience, nor can I work towards it. So I know there's been a lot of recommendations or suggestions to me to don't do that. Girl, let me tell you something. I'm trying to put keratin in it. So what's been up? What's new? How's life treating you? I know life is rough right now. Life is really, really rough, because y'all know. But you know, we gotta get there. We gotta put in the work to make sure we stay sane. Whether you gotta step back a couple days, couple weeks, couple months, get your mental back in order. But I know it'll get better. But we can't be out here just waiting around until it get better. We gotta put in the work. Too often we forget that things are not handed to us. We gotta work for it, right? For me, I wanna be a successful YouTuber. And I'm not trying to be like this big content creator. Now, if it comes, it comes. A lot of people say that. A lot of people say, oh, I'm not trying to be this big old content creator. But eventually end up becoming a big content creator. Not on purpose though. You just start posting, and then you eventually reach a target audience of people who's been looking for content like yours, and eventually just subscribes and just starts binge watching your content. Usually how it goes. Hopefully that finds me one day. But again, as of right now, my mindset is just like, girl, I'm just posting just to post to reach a certain audience, hopefully get monetized. But I'm in it for the love of the game. I've been creating content just like most of us who watch my stuff since MySpace days. That was like my stepping stone. Like, I loved creating content through there. I don't think I created content on Black Planet. I think my older sister Sandy was on there. But a lot of people spoke on it. And I think a lot of people were on it because I think it was Black owned. Oh no, I can't remember. But I was never on that. I was just telling this story to a potential employer. But I was letting them know that I've been creating content since the start of MySpace days. And one of my favorite things to do was creating layouts. I used to be able to create a layout from ground up. Obviously, they give you the template and I just go in and change what I needed to change. But to be able to come from an era where we was literally coding, JavaScript coding. I don't think MySpace included Python. At least I don't think I was doing Python coding. But just to be able to do all of that and create layouts, add in like widgets and all these things. That was my stepping stone, girl. I absolutely love documenting my life on MySpace. And I didn't even realize I was vlogging on there until like I go back to my old photos, especially like when I was doing modeling. I used to document everything in photos, every single thing. If I can find some in my Google Photos, I'll post them here. But I still love documenting stuff, and that's technically how the content creator lifestyle started for me. And then Facebook came around. I was posting any and everything, especially the club events. I basically started marketing in Facebook. So, you know, digital marketing was a go, but like when it comes to in-person marketing, I was doing that too because I was marketing for the clubs and I was becoming models for the clubs. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that time back then was so much fucking fun. I know I talk about this a lot, but it was just it was a happy moment in life. And right now, it's not a happy moment in life. And we got to make the best of what we can right now, but it is hard. It is hard, girl, because we don't have a good representation in this country. We don't. There's no encouragement. It's just straight discouragement. Nothing but discouragement. I think I'm gonna just leave these. Oh no, never mind. I was just gonna leave these alone, but no. These, even if it's just a quick run through of the curly iron, but no, that shit look crazy back there. Ah, man, it's crazy times that we're in. We're supposed to be a lot further in life right now. Girl, so y'all know about these grays. The grays is aging me, and I don't like that. And not saying that aging is bad, but who willingly wants their dark roots, the roots to show? Not me. I love how, like, you see how like I was having a good hair day last time? This is basically how it was. I know it's kind of different, but anyway. But yeah, you see how it's like gray here? I'm gonna use this L'Oreal spray. And I'll link this as well if you have grays that you want to cover. There is ways to permanently remove them, right? Because I'm always being told like, no, if you permanently remove them, they'll come back more. So I'm curious about that. Okay, can't really see. Yes, you can. Okay, I gotta do the front too because, but yeah, you see how it's like dark here? I don't like when it's stained right here. At least try to even it out so that way it doesn't look like I try to like, I don't know. Oh, you guys, I had just posted something yesterday and maybe I'll share it on YouTube as well for the ones who don't follow me on Threads. But if you post on YouTube and you've been looking for a platform or software to split your videos for you and you've been using Opus and you don't want to keep paying, TikTok Studio on desktop has a feature called Smart Split where you upload, like let's say you finish editing your video from Final Cut Pro or CapCut. Soon as you export it, save it, you could take that same video and upload it to TikTok Studio Smart Split and it splits your videos for you. I thought I'd share that. I'm not one to gatekeep everything because the struggle is real. Like we're all trying to make it, like trying to gatekeep everything. It's not that deep. You know what I mean? Like there's certain things if you want to gatekeep by all means, but I don't believe in like, the thing is we're all different, right? You create YouTube, I create YouTube, she create YouTube, he create YouTube. We're all different beings. We all could be doing the same exact thing. Mind you, a group of people will gravitate towards each one of us. Let's say it's 4 friends. One friend may gravitate towards towards my channel because she likes the content I put out. Another friend may gravitate towards his content, another friend may gravitate towards your content, and another friend may gravitate towards her content. You get what I'm saying? Like, we're all different. She may not really like my content because of where she's at in life. She's a young girl, she's partying, she's that and third, and she gravitates towards that because that's where she's at. You know what I mean? Because in that sense, she's giving her recommendations, especially from around the same town. She's giving recommendations on like where to eat, where to travel. You get what I'm saying? And then he may like sports, they may like similar sports, and you know, so it's like, it's good to follow different people in different perspectives. I love to follow older people. And I like to follow young people too, because it shows like, oh yeah, I remember doing that when I was that age, you know, like just to see like how everyone living their life. I love seeing that. But where I'm at in life, I'll probably more so follow people who I relate to a lot more. And if I don't relate to you no more, honestly, even if I don't relate to someone no more, I don't unfollow them. I don't, because like for me to say, oh, I can't relate to her or him no more because she's buying Hermes or she's buying Yves Saint Laurent, or you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, because my support supports that. Like, I'm finally seeing a peer of mine make it to the next level. That's a goal. Why would I want to keep them here? You know what I mean? So that's just my take on it. You really got to want better for people. And if you don't want better for people, you got to start looking internally to figure out why you don't want this person to progress. Because then that's giving hater energy, right? You don't want to be labeled as a hater. No, you don't want to do that. You got, if you can no longer accept the fact that someone is doing better than you or like surpassed you, that's an internal problem. You gotta seek some sort of therapy or heal from whatever that is, whatever energy that is that's keeping you from wanting to be happy for someone that's progressing in life. And I get it. I used to be like that when I was much younger though. But as you get older, you should not have that mindset. Like, girl, what is wrong with you? Is it imposter syndrome? Like, what is it? Like, there should be no reason why you're hating on the next person when you could be focusing on yourself. There's nothing wrong with supporting other people and also making sure like, oh, dang, if she could do it, I could do it. Let me go harder this month. Like, let's subscribe and follow to other people that's in the same niche as me to see like what they're doing different, to see like how I can put my spin to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not copying them because you're still authentically you. Don't copy them verbatim, word for word. Don't do that. Just see how you can show up, how they're showing up, you know? That's my take on these things, because oftentimes there's too many haters out here, girl. Like, why? Girl, like, do better.
Ever since I left the city, you and me, we just don't get along. You made me feel like I did you wrong.
Did I ever show you guys my V-part wig that I got from Nathalie hair? So this ain't coming out. When I pay for someone, I'm gonna get my money worth. But when I do take this out, this is what I'm gonna put in. It's very pretty. But the thing is about Nathalie hair, and count y'all days. Girl, when I ordered this, I get emails and text messages like crazy. I would stop and report spam or stop and like block. They text you from different numbers. That there has to be some sort of lawsuit against that right now, because there should be no way. If I tell you to stop texting me and you're still texting me, I should be able to sue you. But outside of that, the hair is nice. I wanted to get this color just because the end of my hair, like as you can see, it's kind of brownish at the end. And I wanted it to blend in seamlessly. So when I cut this part out, I am curious. The only thing I don't like is like how thick it is right here. Because like with my Love Me hair U-part wig, it's flat. Like soon as, like that bitch is flat. But with this, I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna look. And it's more so on a kinkier texture. So we'll see. I'm gonna wash this when I'm getting ready to install it, but I probably won't install it to the end of the month. But it comes with a scarf. This is cute actually. I haven't even opened it. This is really cute. Okay, I love this color. Let's see how it looks on. It's cute. I like it. I just gotta fix it up a little bit. I might keep it on all day. I like this. This is like the type of color I love to have. This whole time I thought it was like a wig holder, but now I know it's a scarf. It comes with the HD wig cap. I remember these HD wig caps were one of the most popular things that you could have when buying a wig. That's like the HD wig cap is so much better. But child, at this point I see people putting on the black wave caps on when they installing their wig. It don't even matter no more. It comes with this edge brush, which I like. This is actually really good quality. I'm probably use this for my daughter. And this is another thing I love. It comes with this. I love edge brushes that come with this because this is what helps me part my hair or my daughter's hair when I'm doing it. And this is how thick it is. Nice. And then it looks like a melting band, which I don't know why a melting band will come with a V-part wig. Nice. I love that. It's pink as well. So I bought this with my own hard-earned money, but I thought I'll show you guys what you get if you do order from them. I'm gonna put this back in the bag, the box, and put this up. I had it on my husband's counter. I'm surprised he didn't say anything. And I'm gonna put the rest of these things in my bathroom. Any miscellaneous things, I always keep them up here. So I'm gonna add this Nudula box here up here. Like I have so much stuff. Like I have my facial steam up here, and I have like it's like a skincare fridge, and it just takes too much room. So I just have it sitting up there. And then I'm putting all my coloring books up here. But there's so much shit. This is the time where like when you have too much stuff. Oh, here it is. I've been looking everywhere for this. When you get to the point where you have just too much stuff, you got to start looking into like getting rid of stuff. You know what I mean? Like I have this. I think it's Garnier sent me something, and it was like scratch to reveal skincare. And it's like, if you're not gonna scratch your hair, you've had this on your counter for so long, get rid of it. So that's what I'm gonna do, is get rid of it. And I need to read my Bible promises. My sister brought me this a while back, and yeah, it's a Bible promises for moms. And sometimes I do forget to remember that God is there for us. So I like to go through it with how I'm feeling. So the contents has different feelings. So like if you're feeling abandonment, if you've been adopted, you're feeling anger, assurance, if you had a baby, birth blessing, all these things, this is what he'll read. So like today I'm feeling kind of discouraged in a sense. So it says page 22, discouragement. And this is what I would read when I'm feeling discouraged. Discouragement and doubt. I need to take this thing off of my daughter's room. Not off of her room, but off of her, because we're not on changing table. You guys, she's fully potty trained. And the main reason why I'm saying she's fully potty trained now is because within the last week, pull-ups are dry. So she waits until the morning to use the bathroom. And I think she has it in her mind that if I try to pee right now, I'm gonna pee on myself while she's sleeping. So she just doesn't pee at all. So she waits until the morning time, which is so important to like get her up on time. So that way, like, you know, let's say on the weekends, I let her sleep in, but I don't let her sleep in too long. And I try to always make sure I pop up just to make sure she's not up, because I don't want her sitting with her bladder full. So I always try to make sure that, you know, I'm getting up around the time that she gets up so I can immediately get her on the toilet. And I'm not changing or transitioning her crib just yet, not until closer to her birthday, which we're getting there. But does anybody else have a whole bunch of socks and you're just hoping that it shows up some way, somehow? Like, how are all these socks missing? And I just know some of them got to be in my husband's car. And if you're watching this, you know it is. I need you to go through your car and make sure there ain't no socks in there, because child, these kids' socks be expensive. But quite honestly, she is at a point where they're too small anyway. So it's probably a time for me to get her some more socks. And then her bonnet, we needed her to keep her bonnet on, or her hair never lasts. But yeah, I can't wait, because her room is going to be, I don't even want to say it, but it's going to be cute. I'm going to keep these wall stickers up. But I want her room to be like her, just like my master bedroom to be the sanctuary where you go and just, you know, still trying to find a way to organize all this. I think the best thing I'm gonna have to do with organizing this drawer or this whole cabinetry, like this area is fine, it's just finding the material so everything is aligned correctly. I'm just gonna have to take everything out. So I got PR. I have no problem saying this. I'm an overconsumer. I'm someone who impulse buys based off of trends or stuff that I see. And don't have to necessarily be trends based off of like TikTok. Like let's say Canon comes out with a new lens and a conversation is being had on Reddit and all these different forums. And because I'm seeing more good than bad, I'm like, I have to have it. I have to buy it. And so I end up buying it and I don't barely use it. Like, when do we have enough time in this in a day to be able to use certain products, right? So I have to do so much better. Like, for example, remember the Home Depot light? A lot of us bought that light. What are we doing with that light? That light is literally just sitting around. I literally have it propped up right now just to give me a little bit more light coming in. But it's crazy. And for someone who's an overconsumer, really shouldn't be getting PR. But here we are, and here I am to talk to you guys about the new Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky Tube Mascara. It's flexible tubes wrap each lash for extension like look, up to 24-hour wear, smudge proof. Tubes slide off in warm water swipe. So tubes slide off in one warm water swipe. Conditioning formula infused with shea butter and castor oil. So they sent this over to me yesterday, and this helps remove it. So if you, like they said, the tube slide off. So basically, one swipe, warm water removal. So wet your lashes with warm water, gently slide the mascara tubes off your lashes, and then 3 wipe away with tubes from skin. I don't know what the hell tubes mean. I'm sorry, it's this because this came with it. Make sure, because it was hiding behind the box. But yeah, I have so much mascaras. Maybelline sent me their Lash Sensational Body Mascara, which I absolutely love. I actually just posted a video on TikTok about it. I'll insert it here. Now, mascara is one step that instantly makes me look wide awake, even with the full face of makeup. Well, it's not technically full face, but even with my face being done right now with makeup, my eyes, I feel like, still feels really dull. So mascara is usually what helps bring your eyes back to life. Go ahead and curl. And one of my favorite mascaras that I love using is this Maybelline Lash Sensational Body Mascara. Let me show you what one coat does. That's what one coat does, and I love it. Sometimes you could just stop right here if you just want something that's a little bit more subtle. I'll probably stop right here, so let's go ahead and do the other eye and see if I need to add more. This is what one coat does to my eyes. So I'm going to go in with one more coat just to add a little bit more dimension. And I'm not going to add mascara on my bottom lash, but I am going to add some liner to the bottom lash. Hopefully I don't tear up because, girl, my eyes are sensitive. And I'm using the Wonder Skin Long Wear Eyeliner. Let me warm it up because, girl, very subtle. And that's it. And then now this, maybe I should try it right now. I want to try it with me. Let's try it, because why not, right? Just take this scarf off, child. That shit was making me hot. And plus I have a meeting with the founder later, so I think this looks a lot better. Anyway, let me turn on this light. Why does this look dull? They look dull. Girl, let me just do this. First things first, in order for lashes to really get the full effect, you want to curl it. And then let's give it a go. One coat, this is what we're looking like, and I am quite surprised. This is nice. I love mascaras that can literally pull my lashes from the pits of hell, and I love how subtle they look. And just imagine if you go in with 2 or 3 more coats, like, your lashes will look good. But I don't like that spidery looking lashes. I love a very nice subtle, especially if you're wearing light makeup. I love that. I don't think I'm gonna put makeup on today. I just don't feel like it. Plus my face is breaking out, and I want to make sure that these pimples go away before I add more makeup. So this is how they look. Nice. I like it. Maybe if I add one more, I'm gonna add one more coat. So this is how one coat looks. And then I added a subtle amount of a second coat, and I like how they look. They really bring my eyes out. This is perfect. Thank you, Maybelline, for partnering up with me once again. I love you guys dearly. Now, what time is it? I think it's about 12. I actually want to go downstairs and make some coffee. I have a meeting with a founder later today as far as marketing, and I haven't really wrote no notes. I really just want to get to know a little bit more about what they're looking for. So we'll see how that goes. And I need to figure out a way. Maybe you can help me out real quick, because if you see my other videos, you know this came a long way. This never really used to look like this. If I could find a clip of how it used to look, I'll insert it here. But I was actually thinking, first of all, let me put this back. I don't even know what I want to do. Like, I was thinking of removing one of these bookshelves, and the purse section, I was like, do I want to put that? Or I was actually thinking of maybe even getting the purse thing. I don't know. Or actually putting my makeup stuff right here, or putting the desk right here. That way I have an open space, and then maybe I could put the double bookshelves right here if they fit, because there's a wall. And then putting it there if they fit, and then putting the desk on this side. I don't know if that would be too much. That way the bookshelves are gone, and then maybe putting the content stuff when this bookshelf is gone to the other side, putting that on there. No, because then that means that I would have to move this there. Oh no, maybe I need an interior designer. What do you think? Don't judge me now. It's gonna be real messy. This room can get real messy. Cool. My daughter's in here. She be grabbing stuff. Like, who the hell? She be grabbing stuff. So I was thinking, moving things around that way, it's a bit more of an open space. And I wanted to add like a chair and then like another plant. That way I have like a space to like sit and chit chat, like if I want to do girly chit chats with you guys. But anyway, let me go make this coffee, because it is gonna be 12 and I have not eaten yet. But I'm thinking of really keeping up with the whole fasting until noon, and then, you know, getting some food in my system. But I haven't really been eating, which is not good. Girl, I ain't even opened the house yet. It's about to pour down. What is that stuff? I'm gonna clean this kitchen after this meeting. Why is this lopsided? Y'all a little lopsided. Damn, I don't got no more double shot espresso pods. Okay, fine. Let me clean this. It's already, what time is it? 12:04. I got like 9 minutes. While my coffee brews, I'm just gonna put some of these dishes away. You know what? I gotta double check every time just to make sure, because you can't always trust dishwasher. That took forever. It's 12:07. It took like 2 minutes. So for creamer, we're gonna go ahead and use this brown sugar shaken espresso. I got some fish dips. You know what, my daughter tore up chips. My husband's client went to, I think, the Bahamas. He went somewhere, and he made us some fish dips. I thought that was really nice of him. I love introducing people to the culture, my Haitian culture. I had made him some epis. And if you don't know, epis it's kind of similar to, dang, I just had it in my head. The Hispanics uses it, but it's the Haitian version of that. It's just like with coquito. I think Puerto Ricans have coquito, and then Haitians have cremas. So it's pretty similar. You know, a lot of people don't like it when we say that Haitians are the first Black Latinos. Just do your research. It's really good. And then I know a lot of Haitians don't want to identify themselves as that. And as trust me, I understand. I understand completely, especially with everything as Haitians we went through. I get it. But facts are facts. You gotta embrace it. And even now, like just teaching my family about stuff that I'm researching and learning about our Haitian history, like, it's pretty cool. And I get to share that knowledge with my daughter. I think it's so important to teach them about our history and where our ancestors came from. I would love to do the DNA test, but a lot of people don't believe in that. Shit, I just made a mess. I'm gonna have to clean once I get off this meeting. Don't judge me. Right after July, this is gonna be my everyday cut. Cause fall, well, there's no such thing as fall in Florida, but we can pretend. Technically, fall don't start in Florida until like November because hurricane season. But by the grace of God, hallelujah, we have not gotten anything. And I don't wanna speak nothing bad to happen, but thank you, Lord, thank you, Jesus, we haven't had any storm. And look, it's about to rain right now. I spoke too fucking soon. All right, girl, let's go get this meeting. Let's see if we're gonna get this money. Who texted me? Oh, H&M. What you want? It's 12:10. Let's go upstairs. Let's see what these people talk about. So, I'm just waiting on him to join in now. Hey.
What's up, Nathalie? It's been a while.
It's been a good while.
I do apologize. Even your company.
sexy for this girl, too sexy for your girl, too sexy for this world, too sexy for this.
It was a good meeting, but I gotta talk to my husband. I really don't know if he would go for it. Matter of fact, let me call him right now. I think he's with the summer camp kids right now, but let me see.
Hello?
You with the camp?
I'm waiting for Cal to come back from lunch so you can take him back over.
Okay. Are they on lunch too? They're on lunch too?
Yeah, I'm just playing pickleball with one of them.
Oh, okay.
What was up?
No, I was just gonna call you and let you know about the conversation I had with the guy again today. I mean, I think I'm not gonna go with it because it is kind of like a risk. You know, it's like one of those things where like I see the vision, but like you don't know.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, it's been a couple of hours. I was so busy building this system. It's going to be on Etsy. So it's basically so if you do social media management or anything like that, it's basically a system where you get to put your clients in and all that stuff. I just created it. It's going to be on my Etsy. It's going to be a cheap version, so it's $30. And you can just download it immediately. It'll give you all the instructions, the troubleshooting and all that stuff. Girl, when I tell you coding is... Ooh, child. So luckily for that, once you build a code, it's not fully perfect. I'm gonna have my sister download it and see what she thinks of it and then fix it from there. But you could still use it as you go along. But if there's like any updated version, then of course I would like to send it to the people who has purchased it. I'm like, hey, this is the updated version of this. If you'd like to download it, you can. But the template that I'll host it in Terminal. I hope I'm making sense. I know tech vocabulary. Oh shit, I'm over here wiping my eyes, child. I know tech jargon is a lot for people, but long story short, I created this dashboard for people. Instead of them using Notion and paying all this money for Notion each fucking month, this is something they can buy one time and that's it. So this template will be saved. And there's so many other things that I'm going to create. Now, if you want more custom requests, that's a whole other ball game, honey. That's expensive. This one is super easy to navigate, user friendly. All the other stuff are for the big boy companies, but if you're just a small company, you just need like a little CRM to manage your stuff. This is something that you can buy. And I'll also be doing like fitness dashboards and all this stuff, so it's pretty cool. Definitely check out my Etsy shop. I'll leave it down below, but I'm gonna talk to you guys in a few. Y'all dying, so I'm just gonna charge y'all while I go pick up my daughter. This house is a mess, child. You know what? Come downstairs with me. But in the meantime, y'all gotta get charged. I'll see y'all in a bit. Hey y'all. Ooh, child, I am tired. I picked up my daughter. Then a friend of mine sent me a text and said, hey, I'm taking my daughter to the indoor park if you want to meet. And I said, say less. So we went to indoor park. The girls had fun. They had a time. Now I'm back at the computer. Emery's downstairs with her dad while he's feeding her. And I'm upstairs making sure that this Etsy listing is correct because it's showing up as like something party. And I'm like, girl, what is this? You know what I mean? All right, and tomorrow we're going to... I'm gonna just show y'all because I don't want to say where we're going and then it rains and we don't go there. So I'm gonna just, I'm just holler at y'all a little later because I'm tired and my husband went nachos and I really don't feel like cooking nachos. I'm gonna need to pick me up probably. Let me just talk to y'all when I get to pick me up. Hey guys, it's another day and let me tell you guys this story, right? So this morning, me and my friend and her daughter, she's also her daughter's also an only child. Don't plan to have another one, so it's good because her daughter and my daughter are the same age. So we were getting ready to go to a petting zoo. It's called You Pig Girls Patch, something like that. And so first of all, I'm driving. I'm a little running late behind and whatnot. And then as soon as I head there, she texts. She's like, "Hey, it's raining." Mind you, the petting zoo is obviously outside. So I'm like, there's no way. Like I was 3 minutes away, and it was not raining where I was. So I'm like, okay. So we waited, and it still got harder and harder. I'm like, well, there's another indoor park that's... Shit, I'm about to pass it. There's another indoor park that's literally in the next plaza over. So she was like, okay, we can go to that one. So we get there, and my girl, we are overstimulated because it is so crowded. It's so packed. So I'm like, Mind you, my daughter was already ready. She took her shoes off, ready to go. And I felt so bad because I'm like, hey, we're going to go to Bee's Knees instead because it's just crazy pack over here. And I think it's crazy pack over here too. But we know the place. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, is she here yet? Let me see. Yeah, she's here. Anyway, so we leave and we leave the place. I'm like, you want to just go to Bee's Knees? She's like, yeah, let's go to Bee's Knees. So I'm like, okay, I'm driving. She just got here. So, yeah. gonna talk to y'all later. Hold on. Yeah, you can bring that. Happy 4th, y'all. We're heading to my in-laws, and this is the outfit. Some shorts. It says, if you know, you know. Put it in reverse. She has on the same thing. So I am so congested and sick. I have not really been back on camera. I don't know if I want to bring y'all. Let's see. I may. So let's get going, and I'll see you guys when we get there.